What's up, you guys? This is going to be your weekend tarot insight reading for, sorry, I have the sage, and it must be very serious with, like, my sage bundle doesn't burn that heavy unless it's, like, really trying to clear something out. So, as far as the energy for today, Friday, which will be the 24th through Sunday the 26th, okay? So that's the energy we're working with. So just let me bless my cards first before we get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and tune into this energy for this weekend, you guys. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, I am now available for bookings. If you guys want to book me for events, I'm located in Arizona, so any area around the Phoenix, metro area. If you guys are interested in booking me for an event, a party, all of my information is on my website. If you guys are interested, at waluchildreadings.com. I am open to travel. All of that information as well is in the description, or for my website. If you guys are looking for just a quick mini updated reading with me, you guys can always reach out to me on Instantgo, which is a mobile app. You can do readings through text message, video chat, phone. Also, you guys can purchase personal readings from me, and that will be on my website. I have an abundance of different types of readings there. You guys can follow me on social media if you like as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for the collective for this weekend. What are the major energies? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups that wanted to come out. Okay. Riding in on his dolphin. Okay, what are the energies that surround this weekend, Divine Spirit? Thank you. Okay, Page of Swords. The Wheel. Okay. The Chariot. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so majority of our energy is water, and then we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom. She seems to be meditating. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Chariot, which are all water. The Chariot is the sign of Cancer. So the Knight of and the Page of Cups, they both can be any water energy, but they do represent emotions. Then you have the Page of Swords, which is air. The Wheel of Fortune, which has different elements to it. So overall, as a Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups, I feel like, this may be a time of, I'm getting strongly something about a companionship. Could be some sort of information in relations to a partnership or some sort of offering, maybe an apology, or some sort of clarity that will come through an apology or some sort of heartfelt message. So this is about companionship of all kinds. If there's an important connection, could be that there's an apology that's up for, it's a possibility, whether it's you on, you receiving the apology or you giving the apology, either or. With the Page of Swords, someone may have a hard time with accepting this communication or reaching out to another person. Maybe someone feels as though they don't know how to communicate or what to communicate to the other party. Could also be some information that might be a little bit challenging or harsh to hear or hard to accept, or you might not trust what this person is saying, or someone else might not fully accept or trust what you're telling them or saying to them. So you gotta you have to either have the open heart or another person has to have an open heart in order to receive the message, whoever is on the recipient. And there has to be an open heartedness about this in order for this to fully be received well, I feel. With the Wheel of Fortune, as your approach to the situation, I'm hearing the word let bygones be bygones. I really don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm hearing. With the Wheel, I feel like there's definitely multiple energies involved or multiple people involved. It could be that there's like some sort of ancestral assistance, or this has something to do with family, or it could be people that whom you resonate as family, or people that you associate with being a family member, even if they're not blood related to you, is what I'm getting. Because it's like this sisterly vibe, okay? So these could be literally someone who's your sister or someone who's like a sister to you, or it could be brothers as well. It's also this energy of coming together. I feel like Spirit's just telling you, like, let it go and come together, because it's not worth the drama, is what I'm hearing for some of you. It's not worth holding the grudge, whether you have to let it go or another person needs to let it go. But it's like Spirit's suggesting, like, there's something working behind the scenes where I feel like Spirit's trying to bring people together, where maybe they need to hash out some drama and just let it be, you know. With the Chariot card as the focus, again, I feel like this is about coming together with others and starting over, you know, starting fresh, because it's this couple that's raising this baby up. And, you know, it's funny how, like, the symbolic, how they play with the different energies. So it's like, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that this is a Caucasian male. Obviously, I'm assuming it looks like it. And this is a African American, you want to call it that, female. And they're wearing, you know, traditionally Caucasians are known as white. African Americans are known as black. So they kind of switch the colors and the energy. So I'm getting like this energy of whatever the opposites or whatever is at odds here between you and another person, don't allow that to clash, or don't allow that to be the negative factor in whatever this is. It could be that maybe you and another person just didn't see things the same way. Maybe there was differences in some sense, but it's like, don't allow those differences to separate you, because there's something that's like a new energy that's being brought to the forefront or trying to come about, I feel. With the dolphin, I have an animal totem book. I'll look at it really quick. But as far as like what my knowledge of dolphins are, I associate them with companionship or friendship. That's how I see them. So I feel like it could be energy between friends or just close companions. Especially if this is a life partner. Don't allow that to separate you two. You know? Don't allow that to be the wedge between you and another person. Or people, maybe. It could be multiple people. So you have the Page of Cups in your conclusion. So I really feel like someone is going to apologize, or there's going to be a situation where everyone's open. Their hearts are open. And even down to the bottom card, which is the Nine of Cups, it's this energy of meditation. Like she's at peace within herself emotionally. So whatever it is, I feel like it'll either bring you peace to express yourself and tell this person how you feel, apologize, or the other person might feel at peace once this has happened, or all of you may feel at peace and pleased with the outcome of the situation. You know, it may turn out better than what you've expected, whatever this is. So that's what I'm getting with that. You have 3 messenger cards, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So all messengers. So I would definitely say that there's some messages that want to come in, and they're messages from the heart, you know, or they're heartfelt, or they're sincere, or they're coming from, you know, a place of an apology, or expressing their feelings, or expressing their love, either or. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the True Love reading cards for the love energies. Our readings have been, you know, more surrounding partnerships and love, whether it's romantic or not. Seems like that's what our generals have been surrounding, the energy surrounding our readings, I mean. Okay, Divine Spirit, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for partnerships, relationships of all sorts and kinds, and situations in the matters of the heart. Any relevant, dominant energy surrounding these connections for this weekend, Divine Spirit. Thank you. Okay, yin and yang. Okay, those are opposite energies again. Compatibility. The card has been coming up a lot. Dating. Self-respect. And spiritual maturity with the garden and the bottom, or at the bottom. So with yin and yang, I feel like this is obviously about opposite energies. Doesn't have to be about feminine and masculine. It doesn't have to be negative or positive. But it could represent some sort of difference that may have caused a separation or some sort of incompatibility between you and someone else or between others. And I feel like whatever happened, maybe there wasn't peace that was made between there. You know, there wasn't a space, or there wasn't room for, you know, it wasn't really settled, or it was kind of left open. You know, there was never the proper closure, or you never got the proper closure that you needed from this person, or what you felt you needed, or maybe this person felt that way. And it could be some sort of energy being at odds, whether it's the way that you communicate versus how they communicate, or how they think you should communicate versus how you think they should communicate, or, you know, something, you know, some sort of difference that otherwise it doesn't necessarily have to be incompatibility. You know, you can work your way. It's like people saying a Taurus shouldn't date a Leo or something, or a Libra shouldn't date a Cancer or something. You know, just like, yeah, sometimes those play in a part of dating, or part of a friendship or business partnership or whatever. It could be a part of the factor, but it's not the whole grand scheme of things. Sometimes you can work around those, you know, those kinks with certain signs that usually don't typically work together or would be incompatible. You can work those things out. You know, there's couples that you're like, really? You're a Virgo and you're dating a so-and-so? Like, whatever. So it can work. It just depends on your acceptance of each other. You know, you have to accept people for who they are at some point if you really love them. If, you know, if it's something toxic, then of course you can't really deal with that. I understand. But if it's something as small as, you know, your communication styles being different, that's silly. You know what I mean? There's ways to understanding differences of people, and I feel like we spoke on this already, and it's coming up again. So I feel like it might be eating at some of you, or eating at someone else, or maybe both people involved, or other parties, whoever, to have it come to this point where you're saying goodbye because of some sort of incompatibility. And I don't really feel like it was really about incompatibility. It could just be misunderstandings of differences between people. Your approach is dating. So I feel like, you know, it could be that you haven't fully moved on from a situation with someone, or it could be that the discussion or argument was about maybe being on two separate pages, you know, two different pages. One person wanted a commitment, or the other person just wanted to date and see where things go. Or it could be a matter of you haven't let go of someone and you're kind of keeping yourself closed off and from meeting new people, you know, because I feel like maybe you and this person, whoever it is that you had this mismatch with or misconnection with, you guys went your separate ways. And even though it might feel like it was really ended, I feel like you have someone who has your attention now, or who wants your attention, and you may be discarding that person for whatever reason. I feel like there's an attraction involved, or there's love still here for someone, but it's like you're not allowing yourself to fully, embrace it. So I feel like Spirit's telling you to open up and to mingle and meet new people. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to date. It could simply be that maybe you and your partner need to go on a date for some of you. For others of you, it could be dating people if you're single, you know, moving on and dating new people, or it could be going out and mingling and, you know, being with amongst people that you love and care about, you know, to shift the energy of where you are. Your focus is self-respect. So for some of you, you know, you have to respect your choices and decisions. If you're feeling a bit guilty or a bit regretful for how things went, maybe even resentful, you have to respect and honor your decisions, and you also have to respect and honor the other person's choices and decisions as well. You know, if it's a matter of feeling like you're being disrespected and kind of placed on the back burner, or you feel like you're wasting your time in some sense, where it's not an equal exchange of energy, then it's like Spirit's telling you need to walk and do what's best for you. You know, being respectful of your own choices. Because I feel like some of you guys are resentful, or you're beating yourself up for why things didn't work out, and you really need to accept your choice and know that it was the best thing for you. Nothing is ever a mistake. It's always a lesson. And, you know, we never miss out on opportunities. There's no such thing as a missed opportunity. So there's spiritual maturity as a conclusion. So I feel like you either are going to walk alone, or you're going to walk with that person that you and them are on the same page spiritually, even though you have separate journeys, your individuals, you know, unique selves, you have your unique journeys and lifestyles, but you are on the same path of enlightenment or respecting each other's personal journey. If you can, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend, it could be family, it could be multiple people involved. It doesn't have to just be you and another person. It could be other parties involved. But they have to respect your journey and where you're heading and where you're going. If not, then it may cost for you to walk on your own. But in this case, there's two people walking towards this path. So, you know, the conclusion could be either or for whomever. And even if they don't agree with your path, you know, it's still they're respecting your choices and decisions. So I'm going to pull some fortune cards, and then I'm going to do the pick a card reading. All right, so is there any other energies, Divine Spirit, that Spirit wants to relay? Is there anything that you would like to relay out there? Divine Spirit, thank you. The highest guidance, truth, and clarity for all those who are watching who are meant to receive this message. Is there anything else that stands out? Oof. Okay, a lot of cards flew. It's been interesting. I've had a couple of people message me personally because I just recently allowed my comment section to pop still or come back live in effect again on some videos, not all of them. I might need to turn them off again because it's kind of... Anyway. But yeah, I respect, you know, your comments and letting me in on your stories, because some people have said that, you know, the fortune pulls have resonated with them. Even in the situation, I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from, why I'm having to explain this, but some people have resonated with it. All right, Divine Spirit, what are the major energies that come out who might need to receive a message from these cards? What are the energies? Divine Spirit, thank you. Okay. Can't take all these cards, but the Spirit wants me to. So, okay. All right. So some of you guys might be going through a divorce right now and going through like I feel like for some of you, I keep getting these court cases. So I don't really like to speak on legal stuff with people in readings. I don't really feel comfortable with that. But some of you guys might be going through a divorce. We have marriage. I'm seeing two people in court. Got adjudication with marriage. You have thief. You have imprisonment. There's a house involved. So I feel like someone is in court for a divorce case, and it could be a slight battle because there's a house involved that might be worth a lot of money. It could be a family, excuse me, like an inheritance or something involved. It could be a family-owned house or, you know, generational. And I feel like there's a partner or partners that are fighting, or ex-partners that are fighting over this house. The man specifically could very well be doing something sneaky or thieving behind the other person's back. And it could very well lead to a man going to jail. Because I have a thief here and imprisonment. So I see this man possibly going to jail. So this house could be owned by the woman, or it could be another man. It could be another man involved, but it's family owned. Maybe somebody's grandfather owns this home since his family, I'm getting since they came to America. Or these are not American ancestors. If so, they could be, but I'm picking up strongly that they may not be from America, at least the parents. The son who might own this house, because it could be a son who married someone, and there's something funny about this. It's very, it's a plot twist. Anytime I pull these cards, they're, like, really dramatic. Like, they're real soap opera-ish. Days of Our Lives, like. But, you know, these real things happen to people. So, definitely this house was given as an inheritance to someone. And maybe they come to find out that there was some thievery going on for how they got the house, or the man involved may be trying to cheat his way out of something financially in relation to this house, and it leads to jail or some sort of prison time, possibly. And it's all relations to this house. There's family involved, got the family room, the house that's in the middle of all of this, I feel. It was a gift. It's some sort of inheritance with gift and sudden wealth, but I feel like it might have been earned through gambling, which may be why, or the house was up, or they lost the house due to gambling or something like that. But it's going to involve prison time for some of you, and the main female. So some of you could be the female that's trying to fight for this house. It could be someone, maybe a brother or something, that's trying to take the house from this couple or something like that. There's so many different things I'm picking up, but it may or may not resonate. But some of you, it may resonate. So since I leave the comments open, if that resonates with you, let me know, because that's a crazy situation. Some people email me or hit me up on Facebook and private message me if they don't feel comfortable with sharing, which I completely understand. It's just interesting to know if these things really be happening, but it wouldn't have come up if it wasn't. So, all right, anywho, let's do the pick a card for the love. Romance, angels, divine spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for those who are seeking guidance in relations to love, partnerships, or any guidance that they are seeking through these cards. I ask for only accurate, clear guidance and insight with love and with healing. Thank you, divine spirit. Thank you. What's the dealio, divine spirit? What's up with this energy? What can we expect? Three cards as always. Sorry. Alright. Okay. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. Whichever card or cards resonate with you, I'll give you a moment to meditate, and then we'll go ahead and pull. Okay, I hope you guys had enough time to meditate, so let's go ahead and get into it. So those of you who are drawn to card 3, you have free yourself with unrequited love. So it says take back control of your life. So you guys could be in a situation with a person that's not interested, or someone who's not reciprocating the love that you give. So it's like free yourself. You're not stuck in the situation. For others of you, you guys might feel trapped by someone that you're not necessarily in love with, or you've outgrown the connection or situation, or it's just someone that you feel is manipulative and controlling in some sense. Spirit's telling you, whatever the case is, you're not stuck at all. You're free to do what you want. You're free to choose your own path. It could be that someone's keeping you from true love, you know, or some of you guys might be holding on to someone and that's keeping you from finding the person that's really meant for you, okay? Card 2, those of you who've drawn to card 2, you guys have getting to know each other with stay optimistic about your love life. So I feel like Spirit's telling you to continue to get to know this person on a deeper level and don't give up so fast. Some of you guys might be, you know, feeling as though things may be moving too slow for you with this person, or you're questioning this person. I feel like you really haven't gotten to know this person really. Like, you really don't know that much about them, and I feel like Spirit's telling you to remain positive about this. Like, continue to be open, or if you're skeptical about this person, or if you have trust issues, Spirit's telling you to give this person the benefit of the doubt. More than likely, this person is on guard as well. Maybe they feel like they don't know enough about you. Maybe some secrets have been uncovered. Maybe there is a reason for both of you to have trust issues, or one of you. But I feel like Spirit is telling you, again, you know, you need to keep positive about this situation, because there's so much more to the story, or there's so much more to this person than you actually know or realize. Card 3, you guys got let your friends help you with let go of control issues. So you guys might need to kind of loosen up or lighten up and allow your friends to help you with something. Maybe you're trying to handle a situation on your own, whereas friends may be beneficial to, you know, give you some advice or shed light on something, or, you know, steer you in the right direction when it comes to love. It could also be that some of you are in a situation with a controlling partner where you have a child with this person and you feel like you can't leave them, and maybe you feel like you have nowhere to go, but you have friends or family that are willing to help you. So it might be that you can't handle all of this on your own as much as you would like to. You know, I feel like you should seek some help from those that you really trust and love and care about you as well. But it could be just, you know, love in general. Maybe you feel like you got this, but maybe they have, you know, some good ideas or ways to help your relationship or help you, you know, get out and meet new people, and you're not really accepting their help. I feel like Spirit's asking that you do. It could be the opposite for some of you, that you need to take back your own control of the situation rather than seeking so much help. But I feel like it's more so seeking help from others and taking the advice, because I feel like they have your best interest, whoever these people are or person is. It could be a person that wants to help. So that's your reading, you guys. Much love as always. Until the next reading. Peace.